let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
I can't remember. I think they have these in Africa. Something like this. They have little round donuts. These are, oh, addiction to me. Now I gave up sugar, so this is off limits, right? Look at that chocolate there. I'm really hungry. I've been eating yesterday. They seem to have some hot ones up here on the top. Let's see what else you got. Oh. I'm going to change. I love this really hard bread stuff. 40, so that's 40 cents for one of them. This is a little bit different food. Oh, they've got pizza over here. Is that a cinnamon roll? Looks like it. Oh, they got a huge croissant. It's 50. I'll try the huge croissant. I gotta be adventurous and nice. It kind of looks like the Belgrade. Okay, I'm in heaven. I'm in Serbia. I want the croissant. One. Croissant. Will it make me fat?
That's all?
That's all.
Okay.
Check this out. Make sure this gross. It could have euros in it. Yeah, Croatian money.
Thank you.
The complete passion in her voice, right? People get really burned out, especially when they're talking another language about talking. It's, you know, it's like a painful thing to talk another language, so they get tired. But there's my first meal of the day. It cost me 40 local, which is about 40 cents. Hey, I got more bag than food. So what I do this very often because I know walking around the city with trash is a pain in the butt. So what I'll do is I'll take this out of the bag, drop the bag in a trash bin while it's convenient, and go on. Did you see how they spelled croissant? I'm eating a croissant, very big one. Looks really good. But my first meal of the day. I found a new grocery store, so I thought I'd try it out to see if they had anything better than the other place I went go to. Hey, think they're healthy here in Europe. They got cookies out the wazoo, a whole roll full of cookies here. They did that in Brazil. They had a whole roll of cookies. They have big on jam in this place. Everybody's got jam. And of course, we got the fattening thing. So really, the food they eat here in Europe isn't really anything different than America, contrary to what they think. Or they want to anal-like act like there is. Same kind of stuff. There's some milk, cheese. But I wanted to show you the cookies because when somebody's berating you acting like Americans are only eating fat food, that's what they're eating too. It's got all the same kind of bullshit sugar foods as America. Really, it's just a different label. And they're in denial. Look, there's a cake. The only reason why they're not fat is because they have to walk so much. I mean, you just can't get out of it. And walking diminishes your thing. So I'm gonna go try to find some meat or something like that. Cookies. They got some really good-looking cookies though. Glad I gave up sugar. See, they have chips too. Got everything the same. Really not that much different. But maybe the bread's different. Heinz tomato sauce, rice, all these fattening foods. Carbohydrates out the wazoo. Bread. Here's some bread. Ah, here's what I want. They got a deli section over here. I like delis. Yeah, I'm gonna get them to slice up some of that. I really am willing to eat the sausage in Europe. Scary stuff otherwise. Okay, there was a new, you know, brand of or mark or type of supermarket, so I went in there, and because sometimes they have different foods in these different supermarkets, different ways of selling it. And then I got to cross this road. You know, the hardest part about it, they give me all this packaging, right? And I gotta piece of bread and a thing, and I'm going to make a sandwich. So I'm going to walk over here in this park and sit down on the bench and enjoy life. Slow things down. And you know, contrary to what you think, eating in a restaurant by yourself is just not really that all exciting. Okay. I guess they have two types of benches. One that looks a little better. This, who knows? I'll show you what I got here. I got this piece of roll and something that looks like, oh, not going to be able to do this one-handed, guys. Hold on. The meat cost $85 and this cost $9.99, so I got about 90 cents into this sandwich here. Well, there's my sandwich. I thought it was more like pepperoni. It looks kind of fat. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to eat this or not, but I'll try. I'll have to ignore the fact that I'm eating fat. All this sausage you eat over in Europe makes a hamburger look like health food. Anthony Bourdain probably has a camera guy, right? I'll show you my last sandwich bite. Really was kind of a Dagwood sandwich. I got way too much of something like pepperoni that I put on this. Kubasa or something it says. What I do enjoy about the meat here, which is different, is that they seem to have it all spiced up and marinated and all these types of things, and which is, you know, really does make the mates. I've often thought about restaurants around the planet, and if I had a restaurant in the United States, what I would have is a restaurant with all the sauces and spices of different countries, because meat's meat. But when you combine it, now sausage is different, and cheese is different, but the way you marinate or prepare meat can be all up to the sauces. So, nice little sandwich here. I still have a big chunk of meat like that. I could go back to the hostel and put it in the microwave and get rid of some of this fat, because it's really, you know, pretty fatty. Way too much fat here. Actually, just staring me in the eyes, this fat. I really cannot eat fat. But it's better than eating sugar, right? So, Andy Graham, this is kind of my second thing. I'm a scavenger, so as I walk through the day, I buy stuff when the right thing enters my path, and I'm kind of always a little hungry. Yeah? Okay, McDonald's, send me money. I'm going into McDonald's and I'm going to test their French fries, as I do in almost every country I ever go into. And I'm not joking, I really do test it, because I love French fries. And I got this outdoor cafe. Maybe I'll come out here and actually lounge in the section. It says free Wi-Fi, go figure, just like America. Now to see if I can figure out the menu. Or figure out the line. Don't look like it's very obvious where the line is. Okay, I'll try to. Is there a line here? Beauty before. Ooh. That's a beautiful girl. Okay, shut this off for a minute. Small French fry?
Wait a minute.
Oh, how much is it?
130. Запомните, я сам могу направить.
It looks exactly the same as the United States. Just a different language. What's your name?
Estelle.
Estelle?
Estelle.
Estelle?
T-E-A.
Hi?
Like tea.
T.
Yeah.
Estelle. I'm Andy. Hi. I think maybe you're the most beautiful girl in the town.
Oh, thank you.
You come to McDonald's a lot?
No, not really.
Small fries.
For here or to go?
Here.
Here. 130.
Is that right? I have to test them.
Sorry?
I have to test them.
Okay.
I want to make sure they're the same as America.
Really?
It's fattening too. Make me fat.
Here you go.
Hey, that looks like a small fry. Thank you. By that door. Thank you. Oh, traffic jam. Sorry. Working. Okay, again, McDonald's, send me money. I'm in Belgrade, Serbia. I'm at a McDonald's, and it's quite a nice setting here. You know, contrary to what you think, some of these McDonald's are it's quite the same as, are actually like luxury dining in some other countries. I'm going to show you these French fries. Look pretty much the same. I think are they crispy? Yeah, they're crispy. They're the same size. The flavor tastes the same. I would say the McDonald's here in Belgrade, Serbia passes the test. Not all places do, trust me. There's some places, and everybody here was quite polite, quite yes sir. You know, Americans make fun of us because of McDonald's. Europeans make fun of us because of McDonald's. What happens is when you walk into McDonald's, they say hello to you, and it's not natural for Europeans to do this. So they always consider when somebody says hello to them, it's like they're faking. So they often make fun of a thing. But Americans naturally say hello to people, and Europeans don't. So, and then they're trained in Europe to do this, and it's pretty much sounds fake because it is more fake. They're not very good at saying hello. But the French fries are perfect. Thank you, McDonald's. It's raining in Belgrade, Serbia, so I'm going to run over to this popcorn thing and get 70 cents worth of popcorn. My final meal of the day, because I'm too lazy to do anything. It's real easy to go on a diet when it takes so much work to eat. It's like 70 cents worth of popcorn. It's real rainy. It's about 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, just before sunset here in Serbia. I'm still trying to prove that I can eat for $5 a day. I'm going to go in this, but I want to tell you, there's foods that you eat in these countries, and I realize that I'm always worried because they got these pretzel breads in there. It's like a bread that's like pretzels, and you might not have it in the next country. So what are you going to do? You gotta eat this stuff while you can. Because if you really love it, you may not be able to have it for the rest of your life. So you really got to go do it and seize the day. Okay, I'll go in this grocery store right here. People are walking real slow. You know, I just realized this beautiful Belgrade, Serbia would be quite ugly here in another month because it's going to be way too cold for outside like that. Okay, I'll tell you a classic story. I went in there to buy the pretzels and they didn't have the thing, so I bought something else. But I decided I was going to get those mushrooms I ate the other day because they're already cooked. It's very unusual to find mushrooms inside a grocery store. But I was very slow, and I said 100 of the thing, and I showed the money, and the lady didn't want to understand me, so she just loaded it up 150. She filled it up, and I wanted 100, which is $1. So she gave me 150 too much. So, you know, this is where you lose money, is because you just sort of like tolerate the abuse. And I just let her put it, handed it, then walked 2 feet, put it down in the counter somewhere, and walked away. I don't ever tolerate this kind of bullshit as a budget traveler, because you know, you can't just you can't just look the other way all the time, but otherwise that's exactly what happens. And so then I walked over and bought these pretzels from the real nice lady at the bread counter. But you know, when you get an attitude, you're going to get an attitude all the time. Not all the time, a lot of the time you'll get an attitude from people that don't speak, you know, when I don't speak their language and she don't speak my language. And which is fine, but you know, don't turn it into a financial problem for yourself. Just basically walk away and do something else. But a budget is a budget, and this is where people really screw up. Is they think that a budget's something that you just más o menos, cum si cum sa. You don't. If somebody wants to force you to go over budget by serving you something you didn't ask for, give it back. Ditch the idea. Don't tolerate it. It's abuse. But the world's, you know, prone to just looking the other way and accepting this. But that's the way you spend too much money. But I'm happy because the lady at I'm in the elevator. The lady at I got this real ancient type elevator. The lady at the bread counter was just nice as can be. She was a sweetheart. But the lady at the deli tonight was a bitch. So, but don't make her being a bitch into your expense. Okay, Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler. Finished for the day. I got 3 of these things for, I don't know, 50 cents or something. 58 cents. But I wanted the mushrooms. But I don't have to live by temptation, right? I don't have to be, you know, a slave to temptation.